Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are coming to the end of our school year, and I've seen a lot of homeschooling families starting to share their curriculum for next year, their plan, and I am not there yet. I'm not ready to start planning out the year just yet, but I have gotten a decent amount of stuff that I do plan on using next year. So I thought today I would just kind of go through everything that I've purchased so far for next year and show you what I have, as well as some stuff that I was actually gifted from somebody on a homeschool group that I am in. And so that was super sweet. They gave me some of the stuff that they used for their kids through kindergarten through second grade. So my daughter is currently in kindergarten. We're about to finish her kindergarten year, and then she will be in first grade next year. So that is kind of what I'm basing the stuff that I get on. I'm basically getting stuff that's anywhere between kindergarten to second grade, and we'll just kind of play it by ear. I am trying, I think next year I want to be a little less structured and a little more lenient, and just kind of follow her lead with what she's interested in. If you saw my plan with me video for this current year, I had used a workbook and planned out every single page we were going to do, and that really was helpful to keep us on track. But I feel like we could just kind of do that on our own. I don't think I really need a set schedule on specific days we're doing specific workbooks and stuff like that. Also, next year I'm really hoping we will be able to go on more field trips and join more groups and maybe get involved in some sort of sports or something. My daughter she just started going to a homeschool jiu-jitsu course, and that has been really fun. So we want to incorporate more things like that as well. And then I also really want to try to get outside more and kind of learn in nature. So the stuff that I've gotten is just stuff that's going to kind of help guide us next year, and not necessarily, I'm not buying a curriculum. I haven't bought a curriculum so far. I homeschooled for preschool and kindergarten, and I just prefer to kind of make my own curriculum. I definitely will be looking at my state standards again and trying to figure out what things she should be learning at her age. But as far as the curriculum, I'm not buying a curriculum. I'm not making a curriculum. I'm not going to be super strict on what we do. So with that being said, if you're interested in seeing what I got so far for my daughter's first grade year, then just keep watching. Alright, so a lot of the stuff I've gotten on Amazon, so anything I've gotten off Amazon, I'll let you know, and I will link it down below. The first thing I have here is these little fidget toys. They're little popper things. You just kind of push in the little buttons, and I got these for her just to keep on the table for when we're doing read alouds or she's doing some sort of work or something, just to kind of keep her occupied and busy. Maybe it'll help her focus a little bit. She's already started playing with them, and she really likes them, especially during reading time. She'll just sit there and kind of fidget with it while I read, and I've noticed that she'll sit there for a longer period of time and actually listen to the story. So that is just something that I got just to kind of keep her busy, and I'm just going to leave it on the table, and when she wants to play with it, she can. And those were from Amazon. It was a pack of 2, so you get the square and then a circle. And then another thing I got, nothing exciting, but I'm actually very excited for it. I got a stapler. I have been cheap and gotten cheap staplers so far, and they do not work. So I've gotten 2 or 3 staplers so far, and every single one has not stapled properly. The staples just get all messed up, and I'm sitting there just constantly trying to get them out. So I finally just went ahead and bought just an Amazon basic stapler. It had good reviews. Hopefully it will actually staple my papers. And then of course that one was on Amazon, so I will link it down below. And then I also got a pack of Expo markers. This is a pack of 12 fine tip. I needed to get a pack of Expo markers for myself because my daughter draws a lot and writes a lot on our whiteboard. We have like a white sticker thing that we put onto our table, and so she can write on it while we're doing work and stuff, and she just kind of destroys the tips of the markers. So I bought a pack just so that I can keep in my cupboard so I have some that I can use when I need to. And those were also from Amazon. And then another thing I got from Amazon is this primary journal. We've used this before. She used it this year, and I love it because it has the spot on the top where you can draw a picture, and then it has the lines down in the bottom so you can write. So for kindergarten for this year, she started by just drawing the pictures, and then she would tell me what she drew, and I would kind of write it on there. And now that we've gone through the year, she's starting to write it herself. So going into the next school year, I'm hoping that she'll go ahead and continue to write stuff on her own, do a picture, write stuff. I might give her some writing prompts or something. We'll just kind of play it by ear, but this is something she's enjoyed and I enjoy, and I think it'll be really fun to look back on when she's older. Another Amazon purchase is my new planner. I love this planner. It looks so cute. It's pretty much the same layout as the one that I currently use, and I really like it because it has a spot up at the top for the subjects, and then you've got the days on the side. The one I currently have is just opposite. It has the days on the top and the subjects on the side, but I like having the separate subjects so I can plan out, like if we have, like I said, she does jujitsu, so I can plan out the time that she has to go to jujitsu for PE. Also, I've looked into we have some nature science courses out here, so if she ends up doing one of those, I could put that in for science. So again, I'm not planning on planning out an entire curriculum, but when we have like a scheduled event or field trip or anything like that, it'll be nice to put that in here. And then also if we're working on something and we need to work on it a little bit more, or we have a project, I can keep track of that through here as well. So I can't remember if I mentioned or not, but this was also from Amazon. And then this I actually have shown you guys before. It is a Good Grades first grade workbook. I bought this from Aldi. I actually got this last year with the kindergarten one as well, because I wasn't sure if you were going to use just the kindergarten one or the kindergarten and first grade. We have started doing a little bit of the pages in here, but there's a good amount left, so we'll be working on this throughout the school year. Again, last year I took the book and completely planned out our curriculum around it. This year I'm just going to kind of use it as an added resource to keep us on track and find things to work on, and more as like practice and stuff. So this, like I said, was from Aldi, and I want to say it was really inexpensive. I think it was definitely $5 or less, so a very good I think it's a very good workbook. And then this is something I actually found at Five Below. It was $5, and it is a kawaii doodle book. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's just got really cute little doodles in it and shows you how to do them. She really likes drawing. Next year I'll show you guys. I'm gonna do a separate video when I clean out my room, and then I'll probably be reorganizing it for next year. And I want to have some sort of like art and craft cart or something. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but this will definitely be going in there so she can draw. We'll have paints and Play-Doh and all of that stuff for her arts and crafts. And then this is the Handwriting Without Tears handwriting book. I'm really excited for this because she is pretty good with her handwriting, but sometimes she gets the order of the strokes wrong, and sometimes she'll draw them backwards and stuff. So I've heard really good things about the Handwriting Without Tears workbooks, and it shows them the different strokes and what order they're supposed to go in, and there's also a teacher's guide online, so it'll kind of help me to teach her the proper way to write her letters and stuff. So I got her the printing book. They have different levels, but I think this is the one that, I think it's the first level. I could be wrong, but I just thought it looked like probably the level she would be at. So I'm excited to try this with her next year, and this was something I purchased on Amazon. This is just a book that I found also at Five Below. It is called How to Help the Earth by the Lorax. I actually got this like the day before Earth Day. I happened to be at Five Below and I saw this, so we did already read it. but it'll definitely be a book we add to our collection. It was really cute, and we'll probably read it again next year. And this was also like, I think it was $5 at Five Below. And then the last thing I have to show you, I'm probably the most excited about, and it is this first grade giant activity book. First of all, I just think it looks really fun because it is giant. But I found this at Costco in their book section, and I thought it was really neat because it has a bunch of different subjects, and they're just random worksheets she can do. There's coloring, there's a whole page of stickers here in the front, and then on the back, which is what I'm most excited about, there is this board. And if you've been following my channel and you saw my curriculum for this current year, we do a morning board every single morning, and then she fills out like a morning sheet, and it asks her the day of the week, the letter of the week, all of that stuff. And so this kind of covers it all. It's got the month, the season, the days, what day of the week it is, what day is tomorrow, what day was yesterday, time, which time is new, and I'm excited to do the time with her this year. And then it has the weather. So I just think this will be nice to do every single morning, and it's a hard cardboard and it's dry erase, so she could reuse this. So I'm not really sure how we're going to use this yet. I think I might just have her randomly pick worksheets throughout the year, and we'll just kind of do them as we go. But I just thought that this looked really fun and cool, and it has really cute pictures and it's colorful. So yeah, I went ahead and picked that up, and this was $11 and some change. It was under $12. So I think that's a really good deal for this. So yeah, that is everything that I've bought so far. And then as far as the things that were given to me, I got 2 sets of Bob's books, and I'm really excited for these because we started using the Bob's books with her already, so she's already familiar with them, but we actually didn't have these 2 sets, so it worked out perfect. This one is the Sight Words collection for kindergarten and first grade, and we will be doing some spelling and sight words next year. And then this one is the pre-reader collection, which I think is the set right before or right after the one she's currently on. Yeah, she's currently doing the beginners collection, beginning reading, and so I think this will be perfect for her next year. So I got both of those. And then I also got a few workbooks. This one is a kindergarten math workbook, and she is going to be in first grade, but there's actually quite a lot of stuff in here that I think we'll still be able to use. And if for nothing else, sometimes she'll, when she's bored and stuff, she likes to do workbooks anyway, so this is one that I can give her, and she should be able to do a good portion of the stuff in here. So I'll mostly just be using this as a resource next year. I also got this little booklet called The Incredible Human Body. It is all about the human body. And then I got a manuscript writing workbook. Again, we're doing the handwriting without tears, so this is probably something I'll just leave out for her, and then when she is bored or wants something to do, she can just pick this up and do it on her own. And then this I thought was really cool. So she gave me this notebook, and it has the larger lines in it for writing, but they're actually raised, so you can feel where the top of the line is and the bottom of the line. So I feel like that will be helpful. I'm trying to teach my daughter like where the letters go and the ones that go below the line and stuff, so I think having this raised line will really help with that. So I thought that was really neat. And then she also gave me this game. I'm not sure if it's something we will be able to do this year, because it does say that you need to be able to read, and it's telling time, and some of them are like, what's it called? Word problems? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. But some of them will give a scenario like Joe left the house at 5:15 and he had to be to work by 6. So how much time did he have to get to work? Things like that, and you have to kind of calculate it. So I think it's a little advanced for where we're at. We haven't even started going over time yet, but I definitely think this will be fun. Maybe towards the end of the year, or who knows, she might pick it up really fast, pick up time really fast, and then this will be a fun addition to our school year. And then the last thing I got is this set of sight words and sounds. So on the front it has a sound with an example of a word, and then on the back it has more words that have that sound. So it's a huge, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's a thick box of these cards. I'm not really sure how I'm going to use them yet, but I just thought this looked really fun and interesting. I need to go through it more and see if maybe there's like an order you're supposed to go in. They all are numbered and have colors, but it didn't come with like any instructions or anything, so I might just like pick a random card and go over it with her. I'm not really sure yet, but I just thought that was really nice. And so that's everything I got from somebody in my homeschool group, and I thought that was really sweet that she was just passing on her stuff. And then a couple things that I got, I also purchased this this watercolor pad. It's got really thick paper that is specifically meant for watercolor. I actually purchased this last year and we didn't use it a whole lot, so we will definitely be using this again. It will go into our art cart and hopefully she will use this next year. But I thought I would just show it because this is something we do plan on using next year. And then also something else that's not new to us, she got it for Christmas, but it's this Osmos. She got the Genius Kit Osmos and we've used it a few times. She really likes it, but I think I want to incorporate it a little bit more next year. So that is pretty much everything I've got so far. Like I said, I'm not doing a specific curriculum. I do plan on somewhat planning out the year. I'm just, honestly, we've got one more week left of our current school year, and then I just need a break for at least a few weeks. So I'll probably just take a break, and once we get farther into the summer, we'll start to plan out activities. I'm hoping we'll be able to plan out maybe some field trips, maybe find some groups we can join or play dates for something. I don't know. I think things are still kind of up in the air, so I'm just holding off for a little bit, trying to be patient. I love to plan everything out. I love to know what we're doing, but I just don't think that's realistic right now. So until I have some sort of idea of what we're doing, I'm not going to plan anything, but I will definitely be making another video once we are done with our school year on cleaning out the classroom. I have a lot of stuff I need to go through. I probably have a lot of stuff I need to donate and get rid of. I will be rearranging the classroom. Currently, my son, who is in 7th grade, is doing school at home, and so next year he will most likely be going back to school. So that's going to change our classroom a little bit. So I'll be making videos on those, and then when I do plan out my year, depending on how I plan it out, I might make a separate video for that. So if you're interested in the homeschool content, keep an eye out on my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.